Okay, we got Native Element Van Life here, checking out the new vehicle he's going to buy. It is a Toyota Japanese camper van. It's got the driver's thing on the wheel. They call that the wheel, right? The wheel's on the right, okay? So it's like a postal vehicle, you know, so he can use it. If he wants to get a job at the post office, he could deliver mail in it if he wants to, because he's on the right side. You know, you can pop it, you know how that works. Anyway, so yeah, so it's a Toyota diesel, and he is going to get that, and there it is. You see, there is the wheel on the wrong side. So anyway, yeah, so he's getting the new van. It's bigger, so he and his girlfriend Shannon, right? I think I got all the girlfriends right. All of his girlfriends. No, Shannon is going to. He and Shannon can go off on trips in this. It's bigger than what he's got now. It's a Nissan, I believe, that he has now. Even though his channel's named Element Van Life, because he originally had an Element, then he got the Nissan, and now he's got the Toyota. So anyway, so yeah, he knows his vehicles. He said he's very aware of the Japanese import market. And so this is a Japanese import vehicle from Toyota, and made for the Japanese market. So anyway, that's what he got. And Shannon's down in Florida taking care of a house that she bought, and he was up in Massachusetts visiting his parents, selling off the Nissan, and then he went up to Hampshire to check out this. So yeah, this is the new vehicle, and I guess he trades in the rental car. He's got a rental car now. Gets rid of that, dumps it in the river. No, he would take the rental car and drop it off at the rental car place, and then take off south in this. And Shannon, and he said it's going to take a lot of work to fix it up and get it camper ready. So I'm sure some good sponsored videos from Element Van Life. Yes, he's lots, skill share. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, so Element Van Life Nate. Yeah, new to him vehicle. We got Carolyn there, Element Van Life, with her John Lennon glasses. She's wearing them, she said in a previous video, because paid tribute to John Lennon, who, something nasty happened to him almost 40 years ago, or just over 40 years ago. We won't get into that, but anyway, so senior solo female nomad. Yeah, she's having lots of troubles with truck stops and stuff like that. I believe she's headed back to her native Chicago from southwestern Arizona. She was in Tucson, and now she's heading northeast, back to Chicago to hang out with the family for the holiday season. Right? I like it. Looks like she's got that. Yeah. Anyway, and the hat there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, soiled, poopy bathrooms at truck stops. Not fun when you're on the road. RV Rebel Girl, so... God. Oy. Anyone here from Destination Joe Roach, Scott and Terry, as they continue to look for a new vehicle, looking for the right RV, smaller, bigger. They were looking, Terry was looking for some, fifth wheels the other day, those big fancy, schmancy, trailery things. And I don't know, looks like they're making a deal with Dave's RV Life here to buy the Bounder. You think he'll sell? He said, I think it was last summer or last spring when he was up in Pennsylvania, that he wouldn't mind selling the Bounder Betty for something else, but eventually he decided to keep it. So I don't know, man. What's going on? All right, so this looks like the same vehicle that Terry was looking at the other day in their previous video. It's a big, very gray internally. It's got like gray. It's very good looking. A big fifth wheel, right? So Scott is ruminating whether that would be a right. They've got a camper van right now, a truck-based camper van, pickup truck-based camper van, whatever you call it. And this would be a big jump up for them if they were to buy this. Anyway, yeah. So that's what they're looking at. It comes with Dave. Anyway, that's what they're looking at. Anyway. Fancy, big, yeah. He I don't know. Scott seems to think, and wisely so, that maybe a little too big for just the two. I don't know. They've been doing okay in that relatively small vehicle. Live simply. And this is definitely a lot more not simply. It's a 2017, and Dave gets thrown in at no charge. He'll be their service geezer. Shout out to Living Life with Letty Tippin. She's not been on the road lately. Because of all the crazy stuff going on in the news and all that stuff. She's been just hanging out there at her her family's house in Texas. Anyway, the loss of a loved one is not easy. A good friend of hers passed away. All our condolences to Letty. All right, folks, let's do a few letters, shall we? Letters. Brian Heffernan says the last video I saw from Morgan, Unstoppable Morgan, was her getting 2 root canals. She said how much it cost and how she really couldn't afford it. So imagine my shock when she donated $550 to Dave 2D last night. I don't know, man. I don't know. We were talking about how Canadian snowbirds can get down to the States if they want to go to Arizona or Florida. They still can do it. You got to jump through a couple hoops. Alex G says her Canadian snowbird neighbors have come down. The rule is you can't drive across the border, but you can fly and ship auto. They did. It's very expensive, right? So what you do is you contact one of these companies and they'll ship your vehicle over. And then you then fly into the States, which is easier than driving, obviously. And then you just hook up with your vehicle and take it where you want to go. But it is more expensive and more cumbersome and a pain in the butt, but you can still do it. Yeah, we were reporting the allegation yesterday that they got some rain there in Quartzsite. Susan Long confirms it. Yeah, Dave, the desert does need rain. I'm not a nomad, and boy, did we get it. Foggy AF right now. Happy holidays to you and yours. Harry B says, Dave, I hope you can take a day or two here or there to take some suggestions from your viewers on a few other oddly compelling but non-nomadic type channels. I always hesitate to make suggestions if it's too outside the realm of your main subject. But if you are open to one or two of those things, gets a doozy of oddly compelling channel recommendations. Anyway, yeah, you know what? I do cover a lot of other channels besides Nomads, okay? I always watch Suspicious Observers. These are channels that I watch that I don't always cover because you guys want to see Nomads. Watching a lot of stuff about Soviet apartment blocks from a bunch of different channels. I do watch NFKRZ a lot, this Russian dude and real life in Russia. Actually very interesting stuff. City Beautiful is a very good channel that I watch about city planning. I know I'm very intelligent. Quicksir, I believe that's an Irish guy who does a lot of weird conspiracy theorist stuff. The Flight Channel is always a good channel. I watch Eli the Computer Guy. This is an interesting video. I don't know, man. He's reporting the news with, that the news doesn't want to report. I do like to watch a lot of election result stuff. I always watch a lot of Alex Praglowski Aviation. He does some really good Canadian aviation stuff. Oh no. My Dachshund is going to be very upset at that. The Lonely Life from Lamont Dorsey. Remember, Black Bigots, that's his real name, and he still has a channel with his real name on it. The Lonely Life of driving around doing videos. And, of course, Black Bigate. Bad day here. He's trying to make a video, and this is the same guy, by the way. Yeah, it's Lamont. He's trying to make a video, and somebody keeps honking their horn at him, and he really gets mad about it, Really mad about it. Anyway, Cold Fusion's a good channel. It's an Australian guy, really intelligent, does some really good techie videos, And then there's this guy named Dave Hughes. He looks a lot like me, and he does some really cool videos over on his Dave Hughes channel, which he runs with his, I think it's called the Camo Dave channel, so anyway. I just discovered this guy named Ordinary Things Guy. I believe he's British, but he does some really good videos about lots of topics like is the moon real, the evil business of cruise ships, why Uber is a joke. He does quite a lot of crazy stuff there anyway, so check out Fascinating Horror. Sounds a lot like the Quicksir guy, but he does like a lot of stuff that really horrible things that happen in the news, like especially at amusement parks and hotels and stuff like that. Bob's Decline, I always watch him a lot. He is a Canadian lineman. He's a lineman. He repairs transformers and stuff like that. So that's some of the stuff I've been watching on some of the other channels. So I do watch some other stuff. Rick Williams is thankful for me turning him on to Rosie O'Kelly, who I always like. We never heard of Rosie before, but we started watching her channel. Rosie handled Chris and Molasses's recent situation, which, with empathy and compassion, that speaks volumes about Rosie's character. Rosie has a heart for doing the right thing concerning other people, and I so admire Rosie for that reason. Rosie has some very interesting people over to her little compound there in Santa Rosa. And she's very fair. She deals with people. She had D-Dub, she had Elvis there. They don't always work out, but and now she's back in Vegas, where that's her Disneyland. Okay, some of these nomads love to go to Disney because it's kind of like the happiest place on earth. I think Rosie's happiest place on earth is Vegas. City Slicker Outdoors says videos that have cold weather in them really do well. Yeah. Some of Foresty Forest's best videos are ones where he's like in the single-digit freezing cold there up in the Yukon. City Slicker says Steve Wallace and Foresty Forest built their channels off of cold weather videos. I'm going to do rain because it's almost worse than a lot of rain. Snow is simple and straightforward. Rain is oppressive, unacceptable, messy, ridiculous. Burger King. Uncle Fester says, for a guy that eats at Burger King all the time, I like to make fun of other people's food. I do not eat at Burger King. It's a joke. Okay. I do say that if you want to come by and visit me, I'll buy you a Happy Meal. No, what is it? A Whopper meal there at the Burger King. But the last time I ate at Burger King was probably when I was at the Docksinator's place in Rockville, South Carolina, back in January. Yeah, that's the last. That's honestly, I'm not into fast food these days. I really am not. I like my burrito place. We have a burrito place, locally owned, Mountain Burrito here in Morganton, and I really like there. And I do go to the pizza place here because they have some really good, that New York style thin crust pizza and stuff like that. But I'm not into Burger King that much. Although I do think the Whopper is one of the better fast food burgers out there. I like them, but they're just way too gloppy. Hey everybody, that ought to do it for the letters video here on the 11th of December 2020. Don't forget, we've got 2 live streams tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. and every Saturday, and 7 p.m. every Saturday right here on the camodave channel. And we'll be telling you, maybe we'll reveal some of the Cami winners. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking. We may reveal a category or two during some of the nomadic, some of our live streams. Camodave, Saturday. If it's Saturday, it's Saturday. Cami Awards reveal coming soon right here on the camodave channel. 10 big categories. Oh yeah. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Blog under.